In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be doing a full marketing and sales analysis on Alliance Jiu-Jitsu HQ here in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, we're going to be running through everything from their website, their Google search. We're going to be going over their Facebook page, Instagram page, what ads they are running, as well as the booking page and that flow and process there. And what I would be doing as someone that runs one of the biggest martial art marketing agencies in the industry is around marketing. We're working currently with 100 plus martial art gyms, and we've audited well over 1,000 different gyms. So let's get into it. I'm going to explain what I would do differently if I was running the marketing for the HQ team here, what that process would potentially look like, what they're doing well, what they're not doing so well. Let's get straight into it. So what I would be doing here is when I'm coming to see the search, you can see that they've obviously got some Google profile set up here, which is excellent, okay? So, I mean, just from the get-go, right? Like you can obviously see that the websites here are really well designed. They've got some good content coming through on here. They've got some good Instagram on here, and they've got some good ads. So by no means is this a gym, especially the HQ, that doesn't have their shit together, okay? Which is great to see because 99% of gyms that I audit, 99% of gyms that come to us, a lot of them don't have their stuff dialed in. So you can see that they're obviously doing this in-house or have a current marketing agency at the moment, which is excellent. But there's still a few key things that I'd be picking up on here. So as you can see here, when they come into the website, they get redirected. So they open this up. So you can see here, perfect, all right? This is a prime example of having a clear offer at the start, okay? So there's not a lot of crap about who the owner is and who the head instructor is, which I know Leo, the instructor here, is world-renowned, right? There's a lot of world champions that come here. I was just in Brazil at an Alliance gym there. I know the quality that the Alliance franchise have. We work with a number of Alliance gyms, okay? So you can see here that the HQ is doing a really good job at setting the standard, which I think is excellent, okay? So comes down into here, there's constant call to action, which is great, okay? So I can see here, claim a free trial class, get started, okay? So you can see here that there's constantly getting redirected to where the different call to actions are, you could say. Claim your free trial class, perfect. So this is really good. Nice, clean, phone number, email, last name, age group, perfect, okay? So if I was to come in here and thank you. Your form was submitted successfully. We've received your details. Perfect. So they've got a nice calendar page here with a CRM connected, which is excellent. Now I'm hoping that they've got the fields enabled so that information that I just put in auto-populates here. Okay. Prime thing here. So if I was Alliance Jiu-Jitsu, I would have the URL parameters of the first name, last name, email, and phone number so that when I come to this page here, all that information is pre-filled and I can automatically schedule in a trial class. So that's a super simple thing here of just going equals and then going like email equals that. You put in the thing and it automatically will carry the information over. So that's just a nice little tip and trick there. Good to see that they've got all this in here. Email us. This is really good. Nice. Now, this is obviously a bit of a booking page, so they need to schedule in the class. I would say that there's a couple key things that they're missing out on here. So first being, so this is obviously the website page here with the thing. If I was running the booking page, I would have it a lot more simplified, something like this. So they can come in, pick the class. Again, kind of similar calendar setup, right? But once they've come in and booked the class, it's important that there's also some key information in terms of like, you're not quite done yet. So even a simple banner at the top really helps. Got the location here. But when they're booked in as well, you want to redirect them to a thank you page, which has a pre-class video about what to expect. A bit about the head instructor, Leo, the other instructors here. You can see it takes them to the Instagram, Facebook, YouTube website. Okay, they know to arrive 10 minutes early. So I would just be streamlining this process here. It feels a bit like I've submitted my info. We'll get back to you, go in and schedule a class, right? So I like the flow here of things. I think it's really good. They're doing an excellent job. Just a few things I would touch up, especially with that URL parameters, just allow for the flow to be a bit better here, okay? So I think that's really good. Now, if we take a look at the ads that they're running, for example, so you can see here we come in, they're running some 6-week ads at the moment. Now, again, they've obviously got a really good job running a bunch of different creative diversity here. I would say that there's a lot of images and no use of videos. So one thing that I would be running, for example, is having something like this here. So I'd be running example videos like this. So you can see having some scripted videos.
We are here from Roller Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay, having them in popular landmarks works really well. Okay, here, a bit of a hook one. Have some member testimonials here as well. Got myself here in the Gracie gym. Okay, bit of testimonials. Again, all really good examples. So I think that's one thing that they're lacking at the moment is that they don't have much creative diversity. It's just images. As well with the 6-week offer, I'm not sure if it's obviously working well for them, or at least for the most part, I would assume. The problem with 6-week offer is like you get people to come in, but the retention on the back of it is pretty horrible for the most part. People come in with like this short-term mindset around things. They're not looking for a long-term commitment. We all know that martial arts is about long-term retention, okay? It takes multiple years to get a black belt, 10 plus years. It takes a couple years to get your first couple belts going. So when you're setting expectation with people coming in that it's a 6-week thing, a lot of people leave on the back of that, okay? In terms of the Facebook content here, really good. So I would want to be seeing more stuff like this type of video stuff in the actual ads as well, okay? So really good stuff here. This should be an ad.
Robinson.
This should be an ad, okay? All these images here, really good. I really like it. Don't get me wrong. Credit where credit is due. But these videos would really bring in the touches to it, okay? So that's what I would have here. So you can see based on the ads, they come in here, they click learn more, they submit their info, and they get taken to a page like this. So you can see here, this page is way better as the website versus page here. Okay, so if we compare the two pages, the website page versus, I think the website's excellent. I got nothing bad to say about the website. The only thing I'll touch up is that URL parameter and a bit more info and a bit more clarity here. But the website is a way different to the actual ad page here. There's not much detail here. So I went in and submitted my info. I got taken to this page here. I'd want to be emulating a page similar to this. So that's where I would have something like this as the ad page here on the website. So if someone comes here, they go in and click learn more. So we compare this one here, which just look, in my honest opinion, looks a bit neater than something like this, okay? So when they come in here, they click their learn more information. They come in here, they can fill in their first name, last name, email, phone number, okay? Once they click submit here and schedule the meeting, they then should get taken to a page that looks something like what I would run is something like this with a free intro class here. So yeah, overall, really good stuff here by Alliance. I think they've got an excellent website page. They've got an excellent Facebook and Instagram. I just think they need to be leveraging a bit more assets in their things here. They need a bit more of a clearer kind of booking page, something that would look like this. I think their thank you page here is pretty solid with that. Have the URL parameters dragged over. Could also simplify the lead opt-in page. So I just made this quick one here. Excuse the logo. I know that's not entirely correct. But I would have something here. So I guess if you compare that, something like the claim your free trial class here. So again, free trial here versus something like this, just got a bit more info on it, right? But I think overall, really good work by the Alliance Gym here. Just a few touches, and I think even that just small incremental changes there can make a big difference. A 10% increase in bookings and a 10% increase in people showing up makes all the difference. One thing I would like to see is how quickly they're phoning their leads, okay? So it's all good having all this fancy stuff, but if you don't have a process to call leads within the first 5 minutes, you don't have a process to follow up with the leads consistently, twice a day, 7 days a week, consistently, all the time, you don't have a confirmation system in place, then you're leaving money on the table. So if you want a system like that installed into your business, comment down below. We can get you hooked up.